Alright, we're good to go.
We're going to have to, aren't we?
We'll revoke. But we cannot see it. So we're going
You can swap it around if you want.
What's this?
That'll be alright.
Yeah.
We're all good with that.
You want to see it, don't you? No, I'm just checking the height. So the camera come down a bit, makes you think a little bit of that.
Sure.
It's fine. It's all in case you're going. But yeah.
No, it's alright, yeah, sorry, I thought
No, I don't mean moving out. No, fuck that. It'll just go into like fucking retard mode.
Okay. Oh. There we go.
Back to where it was.
Just a touch. Just a touch.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Hello. Ramble on. Episode 15. Aaron Hughes.
Hughes.
Stephen Tunstall.
Stephen Tunstall.
Hughes.
Adam Groistang.
Hughes.
Al Bodger.
Hughes.
Twitch Door.
Hughes.
Absolute Joe.
What a massive tune.
Hughes. Right. We're going to play this
Yes.
because of Lewis
Professional.
has put out a challenge. Is it Waddington?
It's Wiggle Waggle Wibbington.
Lewis Wiggle Waggle has put a challenge.
Gonna make you
£20.
Yeah, well, your words.
Yeah, £20 challenge, and we don't have any money.
That's a lot of money.
So we've
That's this week's shopping.
we've drafted in our resident fighting game expert.
Alright, Ariane. Yeah.
Hello.
Alright.
And he's gonna beat it, and he wants £20.
Hell no.
No, I'm
I don't play this game. This isn't for me.
This game is fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard, but it's nice. It's one of those games where I see an arcade and it is like, I like the art style, brilliant. And I pick it up, I get my ass handed to me, and I get annoyed because it's not Street Fighter. So a lot of the controls aren't Street Fighter controls, and it's like, fuck, because they get ingrained into your head.
That's the only game I can play, I think.
And it's got full screen runs, and it's got critical strikes.
Yeah.
And it's got all kinds of other little mechanics that
Full
nobody
screen
understands.
Ah, look, it's Liam as well.
Alright.
Right.
Fucking solid.
It is fucking solid.
Fook.
It's fucking.
Fook me.
Let us know if it starts fucking echoing again.
Echoing
Jesus
again.
Christ.
Echoing again.
We have some serious fucking echo E3 issues.
Yeah.
That's a fucking nightmare. Hours
It was
wasted.
close to 20 hours, the video that we did.
Yeah.
I mean, Ariane was there for a lot of it, actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
So
put up
thanks
with
for
it.
that. She did put up with it.
Well done for putting up with.
I gave up.
Yeah.
I listened for an hour and then we'll
Well, Steve sorted this chat shite out. Why, what's up here?
What's wrong?
What?
It's working, isn't it?
No more problems. Still gives more problems.
I don't know why.
Let us know what it is, Liam. Give us your beef.
All right, the delay. Well,
Did you opt into the beta thing to make it less or not?
I work full time. If you want to fuck around with this kind of stuff, crack on.
I'm sure
If you don't remember doing it, you didn't.
No.
They might have reduced it themselves anyway.
No, I think
Sure, it's quick,
you
man.
mentioned it.
It's slow. Oh, well, Ariane's saying it's fast. Liam's saying it's slow.
No, the delay isn't as bad as it used to be.
it's definitely
But
better.
I think it's.
I reckon it's somewhere in the middle. Because
Well-
one's saying it's fast and one's saying it's slow.
Well, we did a mini test with you guys during the E3. We said type something now, and then it took you about 5 hours.
You missed it. When I said now, it went on screen.
Yeah, I saw it afterwards.
Right.
Then
Well,
there was
It was
a
actually fairly decent.
Yeah, it was still about 20 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
It's not perfect, but
It's
it's
not
better.
perfect, but it's pretty much the same if you actually watch most other people's Twitch streams. Unless you're supported, unless you're making actual money on it, then you become a partner or something. I think Ariane was saying. We'll start making money on it, then they sort of give you priority.
Oh, right.
You can.
do that. But like
I
say-
opted into the beta. You can do that, and it reduced it to 10, I think, roughly.
We're
Which
a
is
priority.
Well, no, you can do that if you want. Next one, maybe. Give it a try. Give it a whirl.
Yeah, I'll let Steve sort it out when I wash my hands of it all, and you can all make your own videos.
Easy.
Right. Who dares take the first challenge of doing this?
I'm on it.
I think it's going to be a team effort. And
It is
we'll take the 20
definitely.
quid home together.
Definitely going to be a team effort.
Yeah, is it set to the right?
I beat
difficulty?
somebody, you beat
Alright.
somebody,
Actually, it's already playing.
Are we getting our asses kicked?
Yeah, we just lost, so it's all good. Yeah, well, I didn't realise I pressed start, but...
Did it just say well done as well?
Yeah.
Well done.
Right, so we failed already. Fuck it.
Well, no, Lewis did...
Unlimited credits as well.
Yeah, Lewis did say unlimited credits, so I'm going to go with this dude. Against that
Rooting
dude.
for you.
Against Yoda.
Yoda Flame.
With blades.
Yoda Flame. Hee, I dragged your soul in evil world. Japan.
Right.
Right. Just like that.
Gotta fucking roll.
Sonic boom, you bitch. Oh, kick to the dick. Kick to the...
The up kick.
I hope I can
It's
do,
changing colour.
You do change colour with rage.
Yeah.
I hope I can do that I don't play fighting games thing where I can just press all the buttons.
No,
and
don't work on this one.
Is it not?
No, this is one of the few games where you have to be able to play.
This game's got anti-technology against that.
It has.
Fuck! So what did this come out on then?
Everything.
Did it?
Arcades, originally, the MBS.
Yeah.
SNK MBS stuff. And then it slowly hit everywhere afterwards.
It did, yeah, it was...
And then the sort of rehashes on PS3.
Yeah.
So you can get it anywhere.
Is there any sort of updates, remasters, reimaginings, anything like that? Or is it
Or like a
just-
new version of it.
Well, they're always re-releasing some version of it at some point. And yeah, it's this one.
There'll be something.
I didn't do any research into it because we had a billion topics, but you were asleep, so we don't have any topics.
I'll like, you know. Oh, by the way, this is fucking Hawaiian edition.
Hawaiian.
Just
Check
say
me out.
he came on the wrong week because next week is Lumberjack edition. And he gone down fucked up.
This is Hawaiian. This is as Hawaiian as I get. This.
It's Lancashire Hawaiian.
Like it's Hawaiian.
Yeah.
That's how we roll.
I'm getting fucking battered.
Hawaii, Lancashire.
Oh, that's fucking George.
Just roll up his own ice. He just rolled.
Whoa,
You were Newcastle,
I thought I did something good then. I thought I did something good.
He stood on your toe.
Oh, I dashed into him and it all went flashy and I'm like, fuck it!
Why does it say well done? It doesn't make sense. Well done.
I won't do well at this game either.
And there you go, you've been carted off, right?
And Aaron
Hawaii
hasn't
shit!
done well.
Start, yeah. Choose character.
What is that first screen that was on a moment ago? It was like that, but they were all green. Or is that?
That's
Or is that your enemies? Your
That's showing your progression.
Right, I see. Right.
Oh,
that,
it's hit
yeah.
for me. Alright, okay.
Yeah, it does need time, sort of time.
Yeah, I ran out of time. Enduro.
You don't give me much time. So you got beat.
Yeah.
Hawaii share. Yeah, I agree with that. Hawaii share.
Well, I think we're expecting big things from you, Steve.
I watched him play earlier on, he's going to get
Rubbish.
twatted as much as I got twatted.
Yeah.
This is going to be Ramble on Twatted edition.
Yeah, it usually is, to be honest.
Yeah. Lewis was saying that each character does have a specific weakness.
Do they?
And different playing style and all that kind of stuff, which are a lot of fighting games have and the playing style. But
This isn't going so well. Oh, he's fucking me from behind!
he's literally fucking you.
Yeah, Liam wants you to get on YouTube.
Threw a card at him like Gambit.
Steve, get on YouTube, study it.
Yeah.
These are tips from Liam.
Oh, and you got your help, fucking armies.
Have some of that.
Is it your traditional 2-3 rounds
Yeah.
Yeah.
knockout?
What Liam didn't see was I got on YouTube whilst playing the game.
Yeah.
All in one. Oh,
HoloLens and he's eyeballed.
Yeah, just have it at the side.
Yeah.
Mimic what they're doing. Mimic the champion.
Yeah, see that good you could just
Copy it like
Johnny Newman.
beat for beat. Done.
uh-oh.
That would be fucking
I know
impressive.
Samurai Showdown too. Show me.
Shut.
Show me.
Oh no, he's kicking my ass.
Oh, you've just been charging some shit up.
He's just changed colour. What's that about?
You change colour with rage, I think. Nice.
Ah.
You've got 50 seconds, you can blag it. Boom! Boom! Whoa! Shit! Holy shit, a dog! Oh, shit, Dommy's gonna fuck you. Oh, you had that. You
Wow. That was sweet.
Skip like he did.
Oh, he scratched his ass.
At least twice.
Yeah, at least twice.
At least he scratched his ass with the right hand.
Yeah, imagine you forget. I'm going back.
Yeah. Oh,
I used to be a man.
I got that. It's actually his massive claw to my left hand.
I used to be a man.
Yeah.
Right, so any kind of topic you want to awful about?
Topics. So, try and cover a few things that may have escaped any sort of E3 echo coverage that we did.
Echo!
I'm having another go.
Which I can't remember any of it, but
some more credits in his back. Or
So that was credits.
Aaron mentioned earlier that there was actually an Oculus one, which I just completely forgot about and did not watch. So, I know nothing about this. Is it worth me checking it out?
It's worth you finding somebody who has edited it down from an hour to 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
The new haptic controls called the Half Moon or Touch are basically like holding a pistol grip in both hands with an analog, with two buttons there, two triggers.
Like a nunchuck.
Like a nunchuck. And then it's got these discs with...
Not a ninja nunchuck, like a Wii nunchuck.
Yeah, like a Wii nunchuck. It's got LEDs all the way around it.
Yeah.
Just infrared LEDs, so that your camera ends up picking that up like it does with the LEDs on the front of the Oculus. Right. And it recognises your fingers as well. It recognises certain finger movements, so you can point.
Wow.
You can put your thumb up, you can put your middle finger up. So basically got these two joypads then, and when you come up...
Can you do that?
That's not...
We need that extra finger.
You do it, nice one. You run around. So they're there...
It's £20.
Just like last time.
They're there for... So you've got you've got your hands in game then, essentially.
Yeah.
So
that's sweet.
They did mention as well that the new Oculus will be released with a camera, which is what it needs to track the infrared LEDs to do the constellation positioning, they call it. You're saying if you want higher fidelity or less latency in movement, you can buy extra cameras.
Alright.
So if you end up getting these kapow! We got a little picture and everything. Got a picture.
We're getting high tech.
If you just had the one camera and you were using these, there'll be certain positions, say like if you wanted to fire a ball, that you might be masking too much of
blind spot sort of thing.
And it won't read it. So if you could have more around, which I know a lot of people are like, there's a fucking chip, but
that's not the option.
It's
like upgrading your PC though, isn't it?
It's understanding the technology. All technology has limitations, so that's the limitation.
But it's nice, like
VR.
With anything where you get it and you're like, oh, I wish you could just do this a little bit better, and it might not be a big deal to most people, but you might think, I would actually pay a little bit of money to solve that problem.
I would. I really would.
So
once it comes out, we'll see how it's going to work with. We'll see the costing of it. We'll see how it'll work with the Xbox One. I'm impressed with the Xbox One again. I know we've all been like negative here, there, and everywhere, but it's mainly for humorous. Apart from Chris Broderick takes it a bit too far. But I like the Xbox One after the Microsoft E3 showing. They've done alright. I'm impressed. So we'll see what happens. First quarter next year, Oculus Rift gets released. CV1 it's called is the headset. That gets released. We'll see how it works with the Xbox One. We'll see how powerful they expect your PC to be, and then if I do get it on the PC, I probably will end up buying more cameras so I can get more fidelity. No idea. A lot of faces. Wow.
do it.
Excellent.
Spam it.
Very good. We have faces, my dear. So
you get like the. So you can use the controller, can't you?
You can use the Xbox. It gets shipped with it. When you buy it, you get the Xbox One joint.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Because to me, it wasn't too much of a surprise because most people use their Xbox controller with the PC anyway.
Yeah, we're actually using the 360 controller here, courtesy of Liam.
Cheers, Liam.
I've got my Xbox One controller in there.
It just seems to be like almost a standard that's what people use.
Well, it works. It's just a plug and play thing, so it makes sense. And they were saying that at the press conference. They were saying it's perfect to have a joypad that has spent. A company has spent 15, 20 years, well 10 years perfecting. Everybody's used to a joypad.
Yeah,
it's something that everybody can just.
Don't try and reinvent the fucking wheel.
It's fine to reinvent the wheel, but don't.
Well, not when you've already reinvented it. With I don't add another wheel.
just give people this joypad. So that's a good thing, and we'll see how it goes. The thing that did slightly put me off though was they didn't explain. Like when Phil Spencer came out during the conference, and it was kind of he just basically rocked up and went, and Microsoft Xbox One Windows 10 will support Oculus Rift. They are. Show you a short video now of Forza running on an Oculus Rift. I'm like, alright, fucking buzzing.
Yeah.
Alright, yes, that means I'm going to be sat in car, because I like the in-car view, checking it out. Check this shit out, look at the mirrors and stuff, brilliant, I'm on it. But instead, what they showed was you were sat in a cinema, watching a screen, playing Forza. Now, I hope that's an option, because they did go on then saying that if you were playing it online, you'd be able to turn around and see your friends there, but you're only going to see those little fucking avatars, which would be a bit pervy.
To be honest, it freaked me out if I turned around and you was actually there wearing that Hawaiian shirt. I'm like, whoa! The fuck?
Alright. Yeah, so, that's it.
So they seem to skip over a lot of things that when we reflected back. It's not, they mentioned them all, but they weren't clear enough and they didn't need to go into too much detail.
Just needed an extra sentence on a lot of them.
Yeah, just a little bit. So what else with the Steam thing? I still don't really know what that's about.
So Microsoft have a relationship with Steam at the moment, which is going to start coming through properly later on in the year and then into 2016. And it's because of Windows 10 and DirectX 12 that's being used. You're bossing it now, aren't you?
No.
Alright.
Only when you look at the screen. You look away, it's all going
Right,
wrong.
that's it.
Right. We will not stop watching.
So they have this kind of deal where you can sort of stream your Windows 10 DirectX Valve Steam games onto your Xbox One, and you can play your Xbox One games. There's certain types of games on your PC.
So it's not like you get a Steam app for your Xbox and you can download them onto your Xbox. It's actually you need a PC and you can stream it.
Well, no, it might be.
I hope so.
I don't think you'll be able to buy something directly from the Steam store on your Xbox, because what it'll do is
But if you already own it,
it'll shut it down. It'll shut down the Xbox Marketplace.
Yeah.
So what it'll do is, if you have a Steam account, like I have on my laptop, and I play Banner Saga, all these games that got announced for the PlayStation 4 as check out these indie games.
To be honest, even
I can now play on the Xbox One anyway.
Even if you do that, that would still end fucking Xbox's stuff, because you will buy it on Steam on your PC and then you'll just play it on your Xbox, because it would be cheaper, no doubt, or wait for a sale or whatever. Unless it was just like they're not available on Xbox.
It won't be available.
Because
they won't want to
fuck themselves over.
Whereas if you, like say, using Banner Saga as an example, that got announced on the Sony press conference, and it's like, and here is Banner Saga. Yeah, well, I've been playing that. I've got that.
Yeah, so there's so many more games then.
Now I can play that. And this is where Microsoft missed the trick by saying this. They also missed the trick by saying,
that's a big deal,
go home right now, immediately after their press conference, and if you're on preview, download the beta for God of War, Gears of War. Not only that, go home right now after this beta, after this conference, and if you're on preview, you can download a certain amount of your 360 games that you digitally own. See, because they didn't make a big deal about the fact that your digitally owned 360 games, you can re-download those.
Yeah.
They're not dead money anymore. All they sort of made they mentioned it in passing, which a lot of people didn't pick up on, and then they kept banging on about these discs that you've got, and the disc, and disc. You're like, no, the big thing is your disc is a good thing. The more better thing is those people who spent, like I did, a few £100 on downloading games to sit on my hard drive. That
they
become dead money because when you trade that Xbox, it means nothing.
Yeah, it's gone, but now
so they needed to explain that a little bit more, and I think people would have understood it, and I think they would have got a bit more. I mean, because you did get positive feedback from their press conference, but I think you would have got a much bigger positive amount of feedback from the press conference. So
quick one,
yep,
which may have been missed, but also goes on to another one, which you mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah.
Which I can't remember what it was, but I was interested. There's a Batman PS4.
Yes.
They've also got they've got a 1 terabyte one there as well. You can get, which is it's like whatever. But we're not talking about some special edition area that was only half catching of was it an Xbox or something? A Forza one, was it?
Forza Xbox, where you turn it on and it goes rum, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Excellent.
So the Forza.
Is this a new thing?
Special edition.
Yeah.
Xbox One makes a noise when you turn it on.
Whatever that
noise is. Probably. Yeah. You have an Xbox One.
Maybe
just in case you forget.
Maybe it's a seatbelt warning. It just goes bing, bing. So you put your fucking
really
seatbelt
annoying,
on.
yeah.
Door open.
Yeah.
Door open.
Oh, Dave Allen, 1995-ish stand-ups. If you can find them, which I fucking can't, he's the funniest guy I've ever seen in my entire life.
I remember crying a lot.
Yeah, I actually turned the telly off. It was so fucking funny. I was in agony. I crawled literally to the TV and switched it off. Have you ever done that with a comedian? Because he was so funny. No, you fucking haven't.
People have to do it with us, you see, because they find me so funny, they actually turn our Twitch stream off.
Yeah, but that's a sexual thing as well.
And unfollow.
Yeah. Unfollow. Should have an unfollow announcement as well as a follow. Yeah. 30 people just fucked up, right?
It's all good.
There was quite a few things. Like I missed a lot, but there was a lot of things that was. I thought from every company, I'm surprised they didn't put into the conferences. So you've touched on a couple there, which were more like being clear.
You just need to clarify them.
They definitely did, and it's like I watched some of the Treehouse stuff with Nintendo. Not all of it, but I was just casually watching it, and they just play some shit, and I'm like, why was that not on your direct?
I was about to say that. I think they dropped a massive bollock on their direct by showing a bunch of stuff that if it was shown during the Treehouse, I think it would have been more interesting.
They did show it at the Treehouse, but you'd seen it there and you didn't get what it was or whatever, and it just wasn't as interesting as they thought it were, I think. Don't know why they didn't have Fatal Frame on the direct, because that game was fucking amazing, and I love survival horror games.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
This is fucking
That was one that I didn't think, because it's already out in Japan, but it's one that I didn't think would get released over here, because they did one on the Wii as well that they never released over here.
Xenoblade did look sexy as fuck, bro.
Xenoblade looks sexy, but I know that what it is with that game is I don't like the home worlds that they go around in. It's like this massive city. It was very fucking bad, and the little things like, because they don't give fucking JRPGs sort of things, do they? Little things like you get in your mech.
Been pressing start.
Yeah, definitely. You get in your mech and you turn it into a car or whatever, and you just try to drive around. But there's other little cars, like shitty ones, which is fine.
Sorry, what were we on about then?
No, Xenoblade.
Okay.
We go into the home world, which I don't like, which puts me off the game.
I know, that's what he's saying.
And
it's great though.
You drive, so you turn into your mech, you're in the shitty city world, which is where you get some missions. You drive around on the roads, the cars look meh, the people are pretty fucking wooden, and you drive through the cars with no reaction. It's like they don't fucking exist.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's just,
So it
kind of puts me off that game. But I do like it when they're outside, and there's, because that is massive.
It did look like
there's loads of these weird shit and
it
whatever.
looked smart. It looked like Fantasy Star Online meets Monster Hunter.
I think I would have preferred it actually if it was like online as well. That would have been just more to me. And a few other things, like they didn't mention the promotion thing of like, you know, download all these demos that are like exclusive to Nintendo, Nindy games they call them, so indie games, Nintendo, you know, independent. And, you know, you download these demos, that's all you need to do, you don't even need to play the fucking thing, and you'll get 15% off the game when it comes out. Why didn't they say that? Because I think that would have been a nice little thing. Because they obviously, you know, they just...
You know what I think? I think I finally get it with Nintendo. What it is? You just...
Fucking clueless.
No, I don't think I don't think it's clueless. I think it's a matter of like... Imagine if we sit here and we all start talking about something that we're like next week's show, for argument's sake.
Yeah.
So we're talking about next week's show. We start brainstorming about it. We put all these little bullet points in, like, yeah, that's really good. Right, okay, let's try and make this a little bit concise and da. We'll end up talking ourselves out of stuff that'll be really interesting. And we'll sit there and we'll go, yeah, and we'll finally get to the episode that we end up doing, and we're like, yeah, da, and this is it, fantastic, right? And I'll see you later. And I think with Nintendo, they go, right, we'll mention that, and they get bored of hearing it and mention it to themselves in the board meetings, and they go, I think they'll be bored of hearing that. Nobody knows about it.
Yeah, because
you've heard about it. You've just been talking about it for fucking hours in this office. You've all gone, yeah, I'm sick of that. Fatal Frame, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, we've talked enough about that now.
Yeah.
Not to the world, though.
Show us,
Not to the world. The world doesn't know anything about it.
That game comes out in autumn, by the way. So, just saying. I'll be all over that shit. While we're on Nintendo, it was the
Chirp in whenever you want.
Muppets creator that...
What now?
No, don't. Get us this 20 quid. The Muppets creator was the guy that did the puppets, you know,
Yeah,
the Nintendo thing, yeah. He's dead. Well, it must be. Yeah, it must be something to do with that. That's what they mentioned.
See, that's what Nintendo should be talking about. We brought Jim Henson back alive.
Yeah.
Like, fucking hell.
Rebooting.
But the thing is, in the meeting, they'd already talked about it so much. You thought, no, we won't say about that.
It's cheap. What's the mod thing?
The mod thing is coming to PlayStation 4 as well.
Yeah.
On Bethesda's stream, they mentioned it. Yeah,
it's a fucking scary game. Right, we were playing that game, me and Aaron, and we didn't want to play it. So every time we died, well, we didn't want to play because we were scared. So every time we died, we were kind of happy because we could pass the control. It's like, your turn now, motherfucker.
I remember the very first ghost in the very first Fatal Frame that we came across. We walked around the house for a while. The ambience was fucking, atmosphere was horrible. And we ended up going down some stairs, and it got to like a T-junction. It was like in the basement. And you got to the edge of the stairs, and it was like, right, look around the corner, there's nothing. Just a corridor, and then a corner at the end. But now this one, it's kind of a shorter corridor with a corner.
Oh yeah.
And we ended up going, sod it. So took a left, got to the shorter one, we got to run back, around the corner, and there was this fucking girl just dragging her arms, and she just swooped along, dragging, and then she just swooped right up, right in front of the camera. Shit myself. Hopefully I'm dead. Adam, your turn, motherfucker.
Yeah. You actually wanted to die. It was so fucking scary.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. There was another one as well in number 2 where you kept you're walking through a house and you kept hearing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? And you end up walking this broken staircase, a spiral staircase, and you see the body.
Nice.
Gets up and comes out. You go, whoa, fuck it, fuck off!
Fucking reanimate.
Yeah, it's just like but it wasn't. It was just a ghost.
Yeah, not all the ghosts attack you.
Dead.
Yeah, not all the ghosts attack you. Some are just there, just being ghosts.
You know, I think we saw a tree where there was a woman that's hanging.
Yeah.
But it's just a ghost of her hanging. You're like, I don't want to walk past it. It's gonna scare me.
Just that one. It's fucking disturbing.
Yeah.
Absolutely disturbing.
Oh,
So the mod thing. How the mod thing's gonna work is, I think it's going to be a separate window or option on your Bethesda game, because it's only really Bethesda that are doing it.
Is it right? Yeah.
At the moment,
right.
it is. Yeah.
So that could spiral into. If it's successful, then.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, like there's something like GTA.
If we go on
The
GTA.
fucking kid. The kid. Oh.
Yes, I was going to mention the kids. Oh my fucking god, that little Japanese, scary little bastard, creepy as fuck.
Oh, shivers down my spine. Yeah, so at the moment...
I'm going to buy it, I'm not going to play it.
No, you don't.
I say with PT, I won't play it. I'll have to get someone around to hold my hand.
I can't play scary games, not for me.
You're
I
saying?
just can't do it. No.
Because of fear or
Yeah.
boredom? Just fear. Right.
Fear.
I remember your brother going through the Passage de Terror in Blackpool, and I fucking shit myself because I just get in my head and I get in the moment, and you know, Tony's like, he's just like, yeah, like, right, whatever, and he just sort of strolled through it, he didn't give a fuck. He's just like, yeah, whatever. And I'm like, no, shit me up. He's frightening. He's frightening.
Yeah, so the modding, what I think's probably going to happen is we'll have, say, Skyrim HD Redux. That'll come out. There'll be, on your main window, there'll be continue game, this, that, and the other options, and it'll be like mods. And then you'll go into mods, and it'll take you to a little mod marketplace, if you will. And then you'll pick and choose what Bethesda approved mods are going to be in there. You'll have them, and what it'll do is, because it's consoles, it'll streamline it a lot more, so it will put them where they're meant to be, and then when you run the game, it'll be modded how you chose to mod
Yeah,
it.
you can switch them.
So that's good.
It's
coming to Windows first, Microsoft first, the Xbox One first, but it's going to follow shortly afterwards. I mean, the guy from Bethesda even said that on an interview after the Bethesda thing. They're like, hey, it's modding, yeah. And he sat down, so he was like, oh right, so Xbox getting. Wow.
He cut me in
half. So you get in the mods on the Xbox One, and you're like, yeah, it's coming to PlayStation 4 later. So I mean, that's good. That means that mods are coming to consoles, but I can see a money barrier coming up.
Microtransactions or
Streamer group play. Yeah, of PT group. Well, we'll need about 5 Elgatos, and I'm not rich enough.
Otherwise
I'll have a sound mixer.
No, you just get a PlayStation camera. I bet they're quite cheap. How much do you reckon they are now? PlayStation camera.
Nothing that expensive.
Yeah.
40 quid.
PT. Sorry, did you not mention PT?
No.
Oh, right, so I thought you said PT. I'm on chat.
Why PlayStation camera?
Stream PT. I thought you said PT with stream
Group play of it'll be thingy Fatal Frame.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said PT.
But what
yeah,
camera
you would
do?
need.
Oh, just so you
No,
don't
I
have
thought it
to
was
get an
PT.
Elgato.
PT's on PlayStation.
Oh right, stream through PlayStation.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'll just.
That's what
I'm getting confused. I thought you were
Yeah.
going to get a camera, point it at the screen.
No,
Okay, fair
I
enough.
thought you said PT,
Yeah,
and then I could put it on that, but you obviously didn't. So, right, Steam.
Can't play it anyway.
You can't play it now.
You won't be able to stream it. You
Or
can't stream it.
PT? No, it doesn't exist anymore.
It does on my console,
Yeah.
but will I be able to stream it?
No. No, there's Twitch ban. They put a Twitch ban on it. Yes, you cannot Twitch it.
Fuck!
Does Twitch check what game you're streaming from your console to allow you to stream it or not? Because I can't stream demos on my Xbox One.
Can you?
You'll be able to do it through an Elgato,
You definitely be able to do it from Elgato.
Yeah.
but you won't be able to put it through Twitch because Twitch will be like, no.
Do you know the PlayStation camera thing? Can you just record your games, anything, demos included?
Well, it's just for recording you, isn't it? Pointing at you.
Yeah, would you be able to just record it without Twitch? Just record.
Probably.
So
You'd have to name
possibly.
it. This is not PT, and you.
Yeah.
And then it goes out immediately.
Yeah.
Promise this isn't PT.
Or just shove it on YouTube and be right.
Yeah, just shove it straight on YouTube. But you won't be able to go on Twitch.
It's not bad.
Is this second fight?
Yeah, it's only
Is it?
the third fight.
What's the furthest you've got? Second or third fight?
Yeah.
This is as far as it's
At
got.
home, about the third or fourth fight.
Oh.
And then I give up.
How many fights are there?
That many.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
5, 6, 12.
Fucking hell, so we're not even halfway.
12. And we're only on fucking number 2. This guy with his fucking tongue.
I'm guard.
Won't leave me alone.
And when he's hopping, he tries to sweep him. He doesn't actually trip. Because he stands there hopping on one foot.
Oh,
And you try and kick him and
And he can roll through fireballs as well.
Yeah, he's a cunt.
Yes.
Get on YouTube.
YouTube.
Get on YouTube.
Get on
Get
YouTube,
on it.
yeah. Learn the mechanics.
You'll know Steve.
He's got a bomb!
He's got a bomb! He's got a shooter! Well, you can go live on YouTube.
Yeah. Project Cars 2
Why
Kickstarter.
have they fucking announced it when the first game only came out a month ago? Why would you harm the sales of your brand new game?
This is coming from the wrestling game.
Yeah, why would you do it?
Yeah.
Why would you say we've got Project Cars 2 definitely lined up when you've just released the game a month ago?
I'm not. No, I'm.
Why the fuck would you do that?
I was
It
going to
makes
say
sense.
You would have the answer, Steve.
exactly.
All it's done
I was
is
gonna say
made
exactly
me
the same
think
thing.
I'm going to wait for Project Cars 2.
Fuck that.
Why would I invest 30 or 40 quid in the PC version of the game and then possibly the extra stuff, which will be another 15, 20 quid, when in a year's time they'll have the same game but Project Cars 2?
Oh my god,
Dickhead.
well, he's just standing still when he gets live.
Bit of rage from Steve and a bit of passion.
Unfortunately, the world will never see my my Final Fantasy rage mode.
Yes, you can see it in Echo mode.
You can see it in Echo, yeah, it's like a manga fight. What's it, what would you wear again?
It would be funny if that is what broke it, and that's really Echo.
Yeah.
That would have been
But
funny.
unfortunately, last week before I went home at morning, fucking hell.
Fucking hell. Right. Batman PC, folks.
Batman PC is fucked.
Just saying.
Doesn't work. Week 1 patch, that'll get it working.
Fucking, it's going to have to be massive though, isn't it? It's having problems with all manner of people's
How fucked is
PCs.
it?
Yeah.
It's just
It's
unplayable fucked.
some people it is unplayable fucked. It seems to be from you'll be able to jump in here and then I'll tell you more. But from what I've read is it doesn't like any AMD cards.
Right.
Obviously, because I'm using idiot terminology for PC,
Whereas the kids would be saying it's.
No, it's a GTX 780 Ti. Yeah, I don't like that one. Is that actually a card as well? It might be.
Probably.
Of course,
Probably.
yeah. But yeah,
Cred there.
apparently it's having major issues with certain. There we go. Major issues with certain AMD cards. It is stuck at 30 FPS unless you go into a certain file and change it.
The INI file, yeah.
Yeah, I
You
know.
can-
You can
strip
actually,
it out.
yeah, you can strip it out and actually unlock that. So it's
fucking
retarded. They changed the system requirements a day before it was launched. So you're sat there waiting to pre-order.
Yeah, you think I can play this?
Fucking brilliant!
Yeah.
Oh my god! Then it went day before it was launched, so you won't even bother checking it.
So I assume they're higher, the specs that you need, or is it just little things?
I think these little things in there. Do you know anything?
I've got somebody at work who's got the game, and he's on a mid-range PC, so mid-range hardware from a year and a half to 2 years ago, and it worked well, works fine,
Well,
no problems. So it looks like it's new hardware. If you've got like the latest and greatest, a £200 graphics card, it's less effective than a £100 graphics card.
Wow, that's very disappointing for a lot of people.
But they make the game, don't they, on target hardware from a year and a half ago, because the game's
Wow, is
2.5 years in development.
This is true.
They make it on this old hardware, or older, and it works well because that's what they made it for. And
Does
then
this
they haven't
happen-
really tested it on the new stuff.
Yeah, but surely, does this happen all the time with PC games?
no.
Let me ask you the same question about this generation of consoles. How many console games have come out fucked this generation?
A lot. But
A lot.
But
Is that the normal? Is that the normal? Not until this generation.
Not until this generation. So
And it's the same. It's exactly the same thing right now.
but why on PC though? Like, is it just everything's more
All
technical now?
PC and console, all games 4 years ago used to come out fairly okay, but now it seems like everything is fucked.
Why, Steve? Tell me why.
Lazy developers.
Yeah, rushing.
They're being told by their publishers,
Move
you need
their
to
asses.
release this game right now, otherwise we're not giving you your
I
bonus.
think it's Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers. I've not liked
Victory!
anything that they've launched this year.
Look at the rest.
Aaron-
This is one round.
One round.
One round.
Ariane just said then when you do change the FPS in the INI file, it only goes up by about 9 frames. per
The
second.
dude at work said it was going between 30 and 60, depending on what load
Right.
it was under. So it might need to fill around a bit more.
Yeah. But it's I asked you to price up a PC for me, didn't I?
Yes.
And the graphics card came with a free copy It was a brand new graphics card. I think it was like close to 500 quid. This graphics card, or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And it came with a free copy of Batman Arkham Knight when it was launched. So imagine if I would have spent that 1,200 quid that you're asking me to. Well, you didn't ask me to, but you
recommend it.
You want it?
Yeah, I want it. Right, then I want it. I spent that, and I thought, go on, because Batman, I don't give a fuck about it now. The other two games I did, but
yeah, they were good.
This one I'm not interested.
This probably good, but
I'm never going to play it. I'm never going to play it. And getting it and trying to play it, I would have just cried and threw my PC in bin.
You would have thought it was the PC and not the game, wouldn't you? You would have just assumed that, well, I've built it wrong, or Steve's given me a wrong. He would have had one of his rages at you.
Oh, it would have been Echo Range mode. Echo Range!
You would have waited a week, and a week from now it'll be working, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but the thing is,
but it shouldn't be like
I wouldn't really give a fuck because I wouldn't be playing that anyway. I'd be like, oh, let's put this on, it's not working, fuck that, I'll get Elite Dangerous for free and I'll play this in super high res. Oh, look at me, I'll be sat there flying around, just wanking off over asteroids.
Pick up your fucking weapon, you dick! Oh, this is not going well, is it?
Oh, you can have this, you can have this. Oh, you just chipped in 19 seconds, oh, fucking! Oh, chipped that reached to death. Oh!
I'm not giving up. That's
Get
exactly what I'm not
Get
doing.
on YouTube, I'll fight. Let them have a do.
Oh, you fucking assholes. Right, Aaron. Release dates on the right.
Get on YouTube.
I'm not doing it. I'm
But how long it long?
Press start, don't.
Press start.
It's arcade game.
Yeah.
Time down.
Why?
No, it's just
We've made significant progress and past the don't worry about it.
You've got a few seconds and then it picks for you.
I'm just pressing
Oh yeah, you're only actually. I passed the first guy, right? Yeah. Fucking hell. Right.
Is the D-pad working?
It's all my D-pad only.
D-pad. Got it.
So release dates in UK. Art Academy. Wii U. Woo. Discuss.
Do you like art?
James.
I love art.
Do you like drawing?
I love drawing.
Do you like Art Academy?
Don't know what it is.
It's that make paintings and stuff on your Wii U gamepad. There's one for the 3DS as well, and probably
It's a kid's game.
I think it
No, it's
should
not
be
a game.
free.
It's not a game. It's
It
just
should be for free, yeah.
It should be. I don't know how much it is actually. Maybe it's worth it.
If it's more than zero, it's too much.
But I believe it sells quite well.
Yeah.
So
But it does.
you know what I mean. It's not for us, is it?
No,
That's what it is. That's what that is.
It's not for humans. It's for children.
It's for people that like
And
to draw,
children are
like
different species.
art style. The stuff they show on it looks very professional. It's not. It's
probably
not.
done by a professional.
It's not aimed at kids though. You know what I mean. It's
No.
not, that's not what they're going for. It's.
Is Ariane an
It's for the
artist?
mums.
Is she an artist?
Well, she
plural.
is. She is the plural of artists.
You are plural.
She's a woman.
Yes.
She's a woman.
Yes.
That means that obviously at a certain time of the month become a different woman.
Oh, and therefore a different artist.
Yeah.
Like
Then the art changes.
the artist formerly known as
Because then
Prince.
you go through a blue period and a red period.
Yes.
Oh God, I'm so sexist.
And then she becomes a symbol.
Same artist, formerly known as
Formerly known as woman.
Right, yeah, that doesn't really interest me. Pokemon version of Ice Academy out there too. Alright.
Who is it?
Take the S away.
Okay, I like it.
Oh, you went around.
Shit.
What's a fucking idiot? He's so surprised.
Well, what happens is he lets you win around,
I didn't
and
see
then
any.
he doesn't.
Fucking hell. I didn't see any techniques, I just saw swinging.
Oh, what are you doing?
Fucking bounce.
No, why do people disrespect me? I don't get it.
You're perfect.
Oh my God.
What are you doing? Stop it.
Fucking hell.
Stop it, Steve.
Oh my God.
You do the rest on your own.
Fucking hell.
I'm done.
Show me games.
I'm done.
£20. Come on,
I
lads.
think
We're
he
doing it.
deserves a fiver just for that.
Yeah, I deserve 5. Come on.
Perfect.
That was fucking. You
Nah.
shit at this.
I am. I'm taking shit.
Oh my God.
Don't piss out at me for not pressing start now.
Yeah, until last 2 seconds.
I've just got. Oh, if I just got us back there.
No,
Flawless.
you would have got absolutely pummeled off first game.
You're getting no help from me.
Right, well,
You're doing it yourself now.
I'll need you.
Next game is J-Stars on the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 and Vita.
What is that, Juice Stars?
Hey, yes.
I don't
So
know what
about
it
me
is.
playing this game.
What is J-Stars?
What? I have no idea. I just wrote it down. That's what you might know. Yes, guys.
Okay, moving
no
on.
research, just sleep.
MotoGP 15 is on everything.
That's good.
That's all we know. Yes, I assume.
Wow,
He's got
You
power.
just got bummed and then
just
wow.
got bummed.
lifted up.
Oh,
Slam dunk!
yeah. He gets hard as fuck. And top trumps. Well,
Heard about trumps.
I've got the other kind of trumps.
oh,
Well,
world
bottom
record.
trumps.
World record for the number of trumps in a row. Well, 30 something. Pop, pop, pop. They call me Uzi ass.
We're getting started.
Semi-automatic.
Yeah. Vector thrust. That looks pretty cool actually. That's on PC.
Explain this to me, Aaron. I don't know what this is. No, I don't know.
It's a fighting game with a ton of characters, anime characters. Okay.
Right.
Just so it's finding. Alright.
As in Japanese stars.
Yeah, yeah. Santai stars.
It's a bit sexual, isn't it? Jack stars.
Jump stars. You get fucking head kicked in then. You got a perfect and he perfected you.
Yeah.
He is.
Perfect.
And Yoshi Wii U.
Oh! I'm going to do a live unboxing.
Yeah? Alright. Are you jumping?
No, don't put your unzip yourself.
No! Oh, that's afterwards.
That's a different kind of
That's when the stream goes down. I can never open these things though.
I start right there.
Does it have the little
I'll try to
thing
see.
down here? The little...
No. It's usually a string.
Whoa! I'm a world champion. I will kill the enemies with my
We're
sword.
doing it. Live unboxing. I'm supposed to. Yeah, don't even know if you see it 'cause I can't see the camera on the laptop. Don't see it on the TV. This is going to be an instruction manual.
What is the fuck?
Nothing.
Instruction manual. Fucking hell. Shit in it. And then some sort of fucking warranty crap.
And they stopped giving you the scratchy
Where's my
Nintendo.
code? Where's my scratchy code?
Well, they don't do it
motherfuckers?
anymore. Because they've ended.
Oh, they're changing it on,
ended
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't get it anymore.
They're changing it to something else. And
Fuck off! I'm gonna do that then.
cute little desk. Very good. Well, probably the least interesting unboxing I've ever seen.
I think they should be followed up by...
I
You
wish
need
I
to play
could.
the game
I wish I could stream the fucking
yeah.
Nintendo. I want to stream that
Is that it?
shit. Is that the list of the?
Oh fucking hell! We're gonna win around.
Top trumps, Vector,
Yeah.
Yoshi.
We've been through all that.
Come on, sex machine! You shit at this game, Steve.
Thanks.
He's just shit then, isn't he? Steve's just shit. I'm giving too much credit.
I did. I was doing
I'm
really,
good.
really well, and then he hit me twice.
When it's a game I know, or like this,
You shit.
I could have perfect. Just so you watch.
Shit at Mario
No.
Kart, and you shit at this. Speaking of Nintendo, do you know the people that did Burnout?
I know.
Yes.
They turn out.
Criterion Games.
Nintendo was speaking to them about making F-Zero.
Yes.
For you a few years back. Now, wow, that would have been actually pretty good because I like Burnout.
Did it fall through? Is that what happened?
It
They
must
talked
have
about
done.
it,
I didn't
and
actually-
it never happened.
I didn't actually read the article because obviously I fell asleep. But
You got fucked up, mate. Innit?
Burnout and F-Zero, that is a fucking combination, isn't it?
That's not. They weren't making Burnout, were they? They were making F.
No, they were making F-Zero, but I like Burnout. I love F-Zero.
Were they just going to make loads of crashes in it? Is that what it was going to be?
Fuck knows, but you know they know how to make that fast-paced adrenaline game, don't they? So, you know, I'm up
No,
for that.
I think you would have done an alright
I think they
job.
would have done a good job. I think
My
that's,
only problem with that is they're owned by EA.
well, that's,
Big
probably,
Criterion.
Yes.
that's probably where they fell out with each other at some point.
They've
when-
been making the Need for Speed games for the past
6-7 years.
And EA don't want to work with Nintendo anymore.
Yeah, if you remember the
We fell out with them a long time
do you
ago.
remember the original press conference with the
That'll
Wii
be
U?
why.
The original press conference with the Wii U, EA stood on stage and said it's going to be like some unprecedented
Yeah.
partnership with Nintendo.
Is that what they said?
That's what they said. They made a real big deal out of
They
it.
did, yeah. And then they didn't release any sports
Yeah.
titles.
Is that
So-
unprecedented?
No, but some will have fallen through there. I reckon they would have tried to get Origin.
would have been
Do
Nintendo.
they have Origin?
Yeah, Origins.
I think they would have tried to get Origin on the Wii U or something. They would have done. They would have done some sort of deal though, where they would have you know what I mean? They'd obviously had some sort of deal, and then like Nintendo do, like they did with Sony with PlayStation, they just went, "No, change my mind now, fuck off," because they love doing that for some reason. They just changed their mind, and I reckon that F-Zero with the burnout would have been probably part of that as well, and that's probably
What the fuck? You
probably
just
why it
changed
fell,
into a baby.
probably why it fell through. I imagine.
I think. Oh, what's the thing?
The F-Zero game fell through.
Yeah, well, it's,
I think we do need a new one because what does the Wii U have in terms of sort of proper racing games other than Mario Kart?
Mario Kart.
Well, it certainly doesn't have Project Racing 1.
Project Cars
1.
Don't get it when Project Cars 2 comes out.
Yeah, but Project 1 doesn't run on it. It does at 20 frames per second or something.
It will do.
Really
They'll be able to do it.
shy. Because they were going to release it on the 360 as well, on the PS3.
And then they binned it in
I'm
there.
I'm missing a tip conversation here.
We're talking about titties.
Crochet boobs.
Aaron needs to be involved.
Woolly boob.
Are you winning, Aaron?
Scratching his armpit.
I'm scratching my armpit.
Is that code for winning?
Yes.
The Xbox is doing shit in Japan, as we know, because they always do.
It's not news.
Discuss. Why has this come up?
It's because it's hit its lowest point ever
Compared to
in its release cycle.
In what's release cycle? In
Well, since
Xbox One
since
or,
the Xbox
or
One.
Microsoft?
Yeah, since the
Right.
Xbox
Well,
One
it
turned up, it's doing its worst
It
ever.
means nothing.
They're just saying it's on a downward trend more than anything.
Well, it means nothing.
juxtaposed to that, Nintendo is actually doing quite well in Japan. According to you.
Yeah, well, the Wii U's selling the most consoles of anyone in Japan, which is pretty good.
That's pretty fucking
Which
big
must
deal.
mean that they're getting some games that we're not, because it's not selling that well over here. But it's Nintendo, so it sells well
Yeah.
over there. But what they were saying
but
about
PlayStation 4 is the one over there.
yeah, what they
And
were saying about
3DS.
the Xbox One is it's selling less than the PS3, which is obviously old gen now. So they're
Yeah.
kind of saying that why is the PS3 still selling more?
Yeah.
But the PS3's still got a massive catalogue, so
Oh, shit, it is.
It's probably cheap as well.
it's dirt cheap.
Yeah, dirt
You
cheap.
can get it for 150 quid here or whatever. So they must be
They
getting.
love the Beat over there as well. I think that's the only
Yeah,
still alive.
They've got tons of games.
Yeah.
And we'll never see.
They love mobile gaming, like just in general, not just necessarily mobile phones.
You know why?
but Anything portable.
Because this joypad here is the size of an average Japanese person.
Possibly.
Whereas
Yeah,
in your mobile phones are small.
yeah they might be sure to that. They could be. Splatoon sold 1 million, so that's doing quite well. Very good. And Steve mentioned something earlier that was interesting.
Refresh my mind.
All the DLC
Oh,
is
yeah.
on the disc. Now it's not too bad because it's free anyway, but it's interesting because why not just release it all? They're obviously trying to, aren't they? Trying to spread out the modes, but that's probably pissing a few people off like yourself.
Yeah, increase the longevity of the game and give
Yeah.
you all of it, but spaced out so that you don't burn yourself out.
It's
So
all,
it's the weakness is that if everybody jumps on and hammers it in the first week, they'll go, there's not a lot here, I'll put it down, and then they get told, oh, well, there's a bit more, and then they think, why the fuck is there a little bit more and a little bit more?
They might be on to something else then as well.
They
Yeah.
might, drop the game and think, I'll go and play something else. So
It does keep it there.
It looks like a good game from what I've seen.
It should
it is pretty cool.
It should have done what they did with Mario Kart, whereas they released basically a full game
Yeah.
for the battle mode, because
Yeah.
that's just wank on Mario Kart. But then they like, here's some DLC.
So what was
It's
it?
well worth it. You have to pay for it, but it's well worth
When
it.
it released, there were 8 cups. Was it 8 cups?
It was your traditional amount, whatever that is, yeah.
With 4 tracks per.
Mm.
So that's quite a lot.
Did you
And now
stack
we've
them
got
up,
4 more cups with 4 tracks
wow.
each. And
It's-
tons and tons of
You've got
stuff.
half a game again for like 12 quid or whatever it were.
Yeah, it's the right way to do it.
Yeah, plus 200 and all that stuff. So I prefer that method than the Splatoon one. And especially if you're not a single player person. Because if you're playing it online, that's where the DLC's coming in, isn't it? So you might be playing online and then somebody might argue, well, go and play the single player then. But if you don't play single player, you're like more like Call of Duty. I don't play the single player. I just play it online.
To go
Then you're a
online,
bit limited to do
Yeah,
that.
well,
So it'll work for me because I'm on Kirk, because I'm on single player, and I'm into that. But
Mick plays Call of Duty online. He buys all the map packs.
Oh, we've got the salt. Somebody's salty. Are you salty?
I'm always salty.
Salty lines.
wrong.
He's Mick buys all the map packs for Call of Duty,
Yeah.
and I go around and watch him play, and he's playing on the same map because everybody votes for the same map.
Yeah.
And you go spend 20 quid on a map pack. Where every new fucking map.
I want to play them.
Everybody
Yeah.
plays them in the first 4 hours and goes back to the ones that they get all the major kills on. So you don't see them again. So that, I think, is why Splatoon has done what we've done.
Possibly, yeah.
Because you go, I'm a bit fatigued with this level now. Ooh, I've got a new level. Everybody jumps on that because it's new and exciting. Well, and everybody jumps on that. But if you get it later on, you've got all them all them maps anyway. You can pick and choose.
I don't know. It's like with other games, and I think
Twitch.
if I remember correctly, on the Mario Kart online, if you're playing with the new maps, we can select to play
He's always fucking
with new map people only. I think so. You will only play the new.
You can sort of do that on Call of Duty, and it's. But what happens is you have to play against a bunch of cunts.
Oh, yeah. He keeps throwing me,
That's what he keeps doing to me. Like, I get close.
And then he just
They just
absorbed,
like- yeah.
he just absorbed it with something or other.
He just had a drink and got his health up.
Yeah, and my fireball just went on him and did nothing.
Mental.
Bastard.
So is this guy just a complete fucking knobhead?
I was kicking his fucking head in. Right? And then he went, I'm gonna hit you once. And my health went bye-bye.
Yeah. He's very powerful.
Oh yeah. Almost as powerful as me in real life. This is fake me right now. The real life person needs twice the size.
Do you remember one of our favourite games from E3? Victory.
Oh, for Tonner!
What?
For Honor.
For Honor, check it out. It looks fucking
Ubisoft.
It's good.
Yeah, you talk about it. Anything Ubisoft, I'm not really that interested in.
Really, check out For Honor. Yeah,
It does.
4 versus 4. Online battlefield. Where you swords and shields and shit.
Yeah, so you got sword and
And
shield.
start off and you're in a massive army and they're all fucking marching in. You can be samurai, you can be a knight, you can be a Viking, you can be some other stuff. It didn't show everybody, but it looks really fucking good.
How cool was the guy who came out and
Eh?
presented that, and I think he's the one producing it or
Yeah,
the
he was
director or
brilliant.
whatever.
Imagine blacking and feeling the black of a strike, eh?
He was a cool guy. And when I saw him, I thought,
Tommy.
Victory. When I saw him, I thought, he looks familiar somehow. And I couldn't put my finger on it. I was just like, right.
He looked a bit like Alan Moore to me, but then again, you don't know who Alan Moore is.
No, I don't think most people are. But this is a guy that did Red Steel 2,
Ah!
which was actually bodes quite well for the sword sort of mechanics.
That was a pretty good game. Red Steel 1 was good.
Yeah,
Red Steel 2
it was a little bit barren, but that was more the hardware than it.
Yeah.
It's like people wandering around and stuff. But yeah, I finished that game, which that means I liked it when I say I finished a game.
Yeah.
Because I just turned them off, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mechanics were a lot better than the first one, and it was fun, cool style, funny little interludes.
Yeah, it was kind
definitely
of
worth
Wild
checking out.
West Samurai one.
I don't know if it's aged well because I haven't played it, but yeah, Wild West, Samurai, and yeah,
It was quite
Fusion.
Fusion.
Yeah, and he did that, and I remember seeing him now, and he sold that to me because he was one of them people, a bit like Peter Molyneux, who you listen to.
buying an egg.
Yeah.
And it's actually your life. Made out of the dog egg.
Yeah, so yeah, you go,
I want to go buy a dog egg. I want a dog egg now.
Whereas this guy
It's a
actually,
piece of shit.
he's actually better than Molyneux because
Because he don't like
he
it.
doesn't go to, you know, he puts that idea, and you saw him doing it live on stage, and
Yeah.
that's what he does, and he sold Red Steel 2 to me, and the game was good anyway, so, you know, it wasn't the greatest game I've ever played, but it was, because I like new ways of playing things, and
Yeah.
that, it was definitely like, well, you've got a Wii remote, let's fucking use it.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
That was cool.
Oh, talking about Wii Remote, I don't know whether it's going to be your next thing. How many fucks do you give about Zombie U being released on a console without a gamepad?
Glad you mentioned that.
Is that actually your next thing?
0 fucks about
Yeah.
that.
You're instantly popped into my
It was
head.
fun because it had the gamepad.
Yeah, it was
and it was tense because I had to sort my chest out.
Well, that's it, and you had to look down at that while looking at the screen going, I'm going to get attacked by a fucking zombie. What it smacks of to me is Rayman Legends. I'm going to play that game on an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, and I'm going to go, something feels... This doesn't feel like it was made for this console.
Yeah. And then you play it on the Wii U
And you're like, this feels like it was made for this console.
Get it.
And that's,
That's when they used to make gamepad games that worked. You know,
it was a
Fusion.
fucking launch title,
Which was at
wasn't
the start, and they just given up, didn't they, very quickly. Something I forgot about, but you.
It's so hard.
Bastard. You get
Too much.
Rainbow. What's it called? Rainbow 6. Las Vegas 1 and 2, don't you? In the
Yes, in the Siege one.
in the Siege one.
Yes.
It's just something I forgot about.
Yeah, no, it's really,
They're
really good.
games.
Because they were really good games, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a nice little thing.
It's not press the start off credits. Almost.
Yeah, we pretty much covered it.
But then we'll forget.
We won't be having that problem again.
I did just want to quickly mention, because we touched on it the other week, about just Nintendo games. Nintendo games are just cheaper. They are £30 to £40.
Are they? Right,
Generally,
okay, yeah.
I mean, that Yoshi, you could probably pick that up for 30 quid.
They know the market.
At most 35 quid, so the games are cheaper. And the other thing is, oh no,
Shit a dick.
Steam World Heist looks good. Should check that out.
I've seen Steam. Is that the same people
There's
doing
a-
the Steam World
There's the
Dig?
digging one, yeah. So I was like, I've got that, and I played it for a bit, and I do like the idea, but I haven't gone back to it for some reason. But
I think that would
people really,
DS.
yeah, people really do like it, but I don't know. I've just got other things to play, so it's not obviously shining enough. But I think the new one is going more towards me. He's done something a little bit different because this is what these guys do. It would seem it's like a turn-based game, but instead of being like your what's it called, XCOM type game, it's side scrolling.
Right.
You've got your characters in a 2D world,
Right.
and you take turns moving. You can only move so far or whatever. You aim and you shoot. Actually, shoot them in the head or whatever. It's not like based on all these weird sort of stats. I'm just interested in it because that's new to me. I don't know. Is there other games like that where it's turn-based, side-scrolling? You can crawl up some ladders, go where you want, but you've only got a certain amount of. You know, you've still only got your amount that you can do. Take cover. Maybe you should run to that box instead of going up the steps and. Oh, he's above me, so you know, sort of move around.
But again, they're on PC, they're on Steam.
Yeah.
I can't remember some of the names. There's a survival game which plays very similar, where you're having to like sneak into places and get loot and stuff from people around and try and survive stealing stuff and then get out so you can get back to your base and do
That kind of thing. Yeah, I like the look of that, but then I'll probably do that thing where I like playing the first couple levels and I'm like, yeah, I enjoyed that. Yes, I'll do. And also, which you played a little bit earlier, was the Typo Man for the Wii U.
Yeah, download demo, play the demo, don't play it again.
Yeah, it's the same kind of thing. This is my problem with indie games. I'm like, I like this cool concept. Can someone else make it? Or it just be a level with Mario. Or something, do you know what I mean? It's just, they make a full game out of an interesting concept.
Well,
But it's,
No, the thing.
I get bored.
Limbo did everything. That game.
Limbo's traditional type of game, though, I thought.
No, it's a puzzler.
Yeah, but the traditional sort of puzzler, like,
Yeah, well,
them sort of games.
That's kind of a puzzler, but that looks like it's trying to be Limbo
But it's adding something else to it, you know. It's
but it's like I say, it's adding a text thing, but you have no gamepad control, so that could be on anything.
Yes, the problem we will say, we agreed with this, didn't we, was the only problem with that typo was, I mean, they could still have.
It's very clunky controls, but
it's clunky controls. All these games actually, no, they won't add it because these games are out pretty soon, within the next 6 months.
Well, don't bother with it.
But the problem was, you sort of move words around to solve puzzles. It sounds boring, but the idea is actually quite cool.
The idea is nice.
But the trouble is, when you're moving these words around, you're using the character to pick them up and move them, and the words move whilst you're moving them like blocks, and it's frustrating because you just want to make
It's
these words.
very clunky.
Now, it's so simple to solve this problem. You just put your fucking stylus on the gamepad and you move them yourself. Simple. It won't break the game, it will make it better, and that's it. So why the fuck's that not in the demo? And if it is in the full release, demos can make games shit.
Yes, they can. Because I wouldn't recommend anybody buys that. I do like a hell of a lot of indie games. Again, you know, like to play throughout. Hotline Miami is just like obviously one of my favourites anyway. But Banner Saga, if you like turn-based strategy games, it's fucking absolutely stunning. Has a gorgeous storyline, and it's just interesting throughout.
Yeah, but it's not a one-trick pony game.
It is. That's what it is. You play that, and then that is it.
Yeah, but they haven't added some weird, quirky thing that's going on.
Well, the art style's gorgeous, and the
You mean there's not a gimmick in it?
There's not a gimmick.
Right. Okay.
There's not a gimmick.
There's no gimmick, it's solid.
The gimmick in it is at any point in time it could be just completely game over for you.
Yeah, but it's based on solid gameplay.
it's
It's based on a
really
solid game to begin with.
Yeah, well,
That's why I don't like indie games. They're not always based on a solid game to begin with.
well,
They're based on
Type Man is based on the solid.
no, it's based on an average game. You take out all them letters and you think
it's a solid platform.
it's not a patch on Limbo and the controls are clunky, so it was actually a forgettable game. But you have this gimmick, which is actually a cool little thing.
It's nice.
It doesn't carry the fact that your game isn't solid to begin with, and that's my problem with indie games.
What was
generally not
that
solid.
Wind game that you played on Wii?
That was good, yeah. Yeah, Wind game, Wii.
That was good. Yeah.
Wind game, Wii.
Wind game.
Downloads thing. It was good, yeah. That was actually.
Oh, that World of Goo.
World Goo was fucking brilliant. That was PC thing originally, wasn't it?
Yeah.
PC game, that was World Goo. But that was based on a solid game. Now you could add a different type of gameplay that hasn't even been seen before. But if it's not based on a solid game, I'll get bored of it. And World of Goo did the perfect combination. That's one of my all-time favourite games. It did the perfect combination of adding something new, and it was a solid game. So then it's not a gimmick anymore. Then.
You're gonna get ripped off. Hold it.
Oh, he's taking my head off, and he keeps slicing at me as well. Nice.
At least he bowed it. But yeah,
Show respect after killing me.
it's very, very strange.
Right.
So
coming on to about an hour. We've done that subject. Is there anybody else got anything they'd like to
I was
add?
going to buy a Little Inferno for the Wii U, but just bought it in Steam sales instead.
How much for?
Steam sales are.
Was it cheap?
It's a decent little piss around thing.
It is.
Put quite a few. I liked the weird story going through it, just because it was weird. The gameplay is just not really gameplay, but it's just fun to do for some reason. Just finding out the combinations. Great hangover game. Nice little story. Get on it.
Yeah, well, right. You're a Nintendo fan. Metroid Fusion. Did it deserve to be petitioned to be cancelled?
No, it's just people are annoyed because it's not in any way a Metroid game and doesn't really have any connection to it. But don't cancel it. It's just
Change
a
its
game.
name.
Yeah, just say, dear Nintendo, petition to have its name changed.
That's all they needed to do. Change
Never
its name.
cancel a game.
It's just fucking
It
shit.
might be alright. But yeah, petition to change its name. I'd sign that, but no.
This
could be a decent little thing.
This is the thing. Well, we were saying before it came on, I don't know Steve's opinion on it, sorry, but to announce on this Final Fantasy VII again, that has been released on PlayStation 4.
Oh, shit, we should leave the room. If he mentions Final Fantasy VII, we need to get the fuck out of here. Does he like it? No. Don't ask him. Just say nothing.
To be released, like to take up such a big time and re-release the HD edition, which is on the PC, but putting it onto a console. That isn't a big deal. I don't know why people lost their shit over that. I think it's a waste of money from Square Enix, who are not really known for actually releasing.
Considering the fan base, though, it's gonna bring tons of money in.
Yeah, but they're fucking. Yeah, but the thing is he also then announced that what we're doing is we're redoing Final Fantasy VII with super sex graphics. They're gonna fuck it up. They are going to fuck it up. They're just gonna fuck it up.
He's building. This is
arranged.
Download the Final Fantasy VII HD remake onto your laptop because it will run on your laptop. Don't need to buy it. Don't need to give them any more money to play it on your fucking console. You can play it with whatever joypad you want, or your laptop or your PC. Stop it. And I'll put money on the fact that a lot of these people that are going to go out and buy this Final Fantasy VII remake, HD edition, re-release, a lot of those people are going to be those people that go, I'm going to petition for Metroid Fusion cancelled. Fucking not a Metroid game. Fuck that. But it'll be like, okay, HD edition on the PlayStation. That's what I get offended by.
I think my concern with that game is, like you mentioned when we were live streaming, is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles effect. Turtles in Time, when they remade Turtles in Time, and they fucked it up basically. Yeah. They fucked it up. They remade that game.
Yeah, but they've already got it at HD on the PC. That's what I'm getting at. And then they're going to remake it.
Yeah. And then they fucked it up. That we did not enjoy playing that.
No.
So there's a good chance that a much more complex game.
And Square Enix, who I do not trust to wipe their ass,
they don't give a fuck. And they obviously just want to make money, which is fine. But do they want to make money or do they want to get some
the
like
best thing Square Enix have done in the past, say, 5-6 years is purchase Crystal Dynamics and IO Interactive. They rebooted Tomb Raider. Wasn't really a massive decision from Square Enix. It's just that when Crystal Dynamics make a game.
Yeah, they bought the talent.
But they bought Crystal Dynamics. They went, make a game. So they're like, well, we'll reboot this. Right. IO Interactive, what do you make? Name a game that IO Interactive have made besides Hitman.
Yeah,
Right, it was Kane and Lynch, but Kane and Lynch got cancelled. There you go. That's it. Right? Really fucking good.
Fucking remastered.
So they left them to it. Left them to it, and then Square Enix just put the fucking name on box, and they'll do anything. Their gaming decisions and choices are just fucked. They're just fucked.
So you're very concerned.
I'm concerned.
You're concerned for the people getting ripped off.
I'm massively concerned.
You don't want people to
not
be
only that,
upset when they get the game.
It starts shaping the industry a little bit, and then as opposed to getting brand new releases, Nintendo then go, fuck me, we tried to make a fun game for the DS. Nice fun game. Everybody went, we don't fucking want it. We don't want it! Okay, fucking Final Fantasy VII! Right, so like, what happens when Nintendo go, right, we're gonna fucking release Super Mario World HD Edition. You know what's gonna happen? People will kick off like fuck if they release that.
Sometimes it depends on the game, isn't it? Sandwiches all over that.
I would, but there'll be lots of people kicking off with Nintendo, again proving you haven't got any fucking...
The thing is that
Square Enix, again proving that they can't do anything but Final Fantasy, and not only that, they can't do it that well enough to appease the fans enough, so let's go back to the fucking early 90s and re-release that one that everybody's been after.
Certain games I like as they are though. I don't think I'd like to change the old Marios. I'm like, it's almost cool that the, like, especially the 8-bit one, it's almost cool that it's 8-bit. I wouldn't want them to like, they did it with the Mario All-Stars.
I was going to say the Mario All-Stars was, but that was like,
but if you were ever going to download a game now, a version of Mario, you would not get their versions, you would get the classic Mario versions, you wouldn't get the Mario All-Stars versions.
The Mario All-Stars version is brilliant.
Yeah, it was brilliant at the time, but now you're like, well, no, I'd rather have the 8-bit version, because there's a retro coolness.
Yeah, there's retro coolness to it, but I was watching somebody play Mario 2 recently, and it made me want to see it in the All Stars versions because it looks really nice in All Stars, but the original's shit.
Well, again, like the complaint about them games was, which I didn't realise at the time, was the jumps were off. They weren't the same as the original ones. It wasn't as good. I can't remember exactly what it were. There was some sort of bounce that had happened either when you hit a block or something that wasn't the same as the original, which gave you less control. It was sort of weird. So this is a problem again with but it did very much work very well with Resident Evil remake on the GameCube. That was
completely remade. Completely remade.
Yeah, it was like
back when Capcom weren't losing the shit.
Yeah.
They lost the shit now.
Yeah.
I don't trust them to do anything. I don't really trust them.
They'll do Street Fighter, right?
Well,
that'll be it.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be them that do it either.
Yeah. But
then, like, going on about these remakes and remasters, our friend Steve here has put some money into a Kickstarter.
Did?
Yes.
That is correct. For Shenmue.
For Shenmue 3.
And it's a wonderful game, no matter what anyone says.
No, you see...
He's going to do it again. He's going to destroy it. He's going to upset you.
No.
But maybe it's a warning.
And the reason the Kickstarter exists is just to make sure that people are still interested, because you can't gauge it too well. Or the best way to gauge it is the Kickstarter.
Right.
And people aren't putting money in for nothing. They're putting money in to say, I'm actually wanting to buy this game.
I'm up to this.
I'm absolutely fine with that. I mean, that makes absolute sense.
And Sony are then fronting 10 to 20 million for it.
I want to play the Shenmue game. I want to play Shenmue 3. I want the trilogy to be complete.
Yep.
And then they said that they want it to be longer.
He always had 13 or something episodes.
11 chapters.
Something like that.
11 chapters, and the first game is 5 chapters. The second game, I think, is about.
I don't know what it
about
is.
4 or 5 chapters, which only leads us to a little bit anyway. So I'm nervous about this game because I really want to play it. Adam's never played a Shenmue game, so if we give him,
He's got so much to look forward to.
Yeah, but he hasn't though. This is sort of what I'm trying to get at. We played the original ones, so we're used to what the original style is. So if it's along the same lines as the original style, I can put up with the buggy little fucking jittery shit. What's this guy made in the past 15 years?
Yu Suzuki, well, Sega departed, so he's had nothing to really work on.
Yes, he has.
What's he worked on?
Well, what's he worked on? Sega have been still around making games.
But they're not the platform and the powerhouse that they used to be. So he didn't really have
still make games.
A full-on job.
You still make games.
Yeah.
So what's he done?
But they don't make that many games anymore, do they? There's not that many that come out of Sega. First party.
But he's been doing 15 years, man.
Yeah.
15 years, he's done fuck all.
Apparently.
Right, okay. So
I think he's always been working on stuff.
So another thing that
he's a purist. He wants to make sure that stuff can actually happen before he tries to.
Right. Well, I'm fine. Right. So it's good.
Stop doing this.
It's good that it's been kickstarted. I think the fact that it was kickstarted put me in a little bit of worry because it makes me feel as though they must have gone to places asking for funding beforehand, and if somebody's not willing to just fund flat out on the game, these big industries, these big companies aren't overly fucking interested in what they're showing. They're not very, very impressed. And they know every company in the gaming industry knows how powerful that name Shenmue is.
It would be foolish for anyone, Sony or otherwise, to put money into Shenmue knowing that it had a very definite sever. This is the end of the Dreamcast. And that was that, and they'd be stupid just to buy and put Shenmue 3 out there without anything, without any real understanding.
Press start.
Oh shit. Well, we weren't doing that well anyway, so I don't think we were going to get anywhere. Yeah, I dream about it every night. Shenmue.
Well, no, you see, right, so for a game to be released along the same lines, but a lot more polished than the second game, would be good for me.
I could take it exactly as it is. As I put on Show Me Games,
you did say,
I'd take almost everything as it was, even the fighting, just having a little bit less clunky as he runs around.
Okay.
And like when you ran into people, you used to like hit them, and then you have to turn and then turn around again.
Then you take that game, and then you go and shove that game into a modern gamer's hands, and there will be, what is this piece of shit? I play Uncharted. What is this piece of shit?
Oh, the clunkiness of running around.
Just the entire game, just that entire.
If they got rid of the clunkiness, I think they'd take everything.
People would just. I don't think they will. I don't think they will.
Well,
They
we'll
love
agree.
the
Disagree.
QTEs are and stuff now, so they love that.
Nobody likes QTs anymore.
They love it. They love it.
like it anymore.
People running around.
I don't like it anymore. Nobody likes it
If
anymore.
the main dude Rio ran around normal, he would be fine. You know, not bumping into stuff all the time. It'd be alright. So fix
Level
that
4 is
bit.
the difficulty setting.
But other than that, they'd be
No,
fine.
I think we take. If I take Shenmue 2 and give it Adam and say play Shenmue 2
You need
now,
to play it.
right?
I'll give you
He'll
my
play
thoughts.
it. He'll play it. He'll play it for a bit, and he'll go. All right, okay.
It's been
fucking
done
hell, this
better,
is
no doubt.
broken.
You'd love it.
This is broken, and then I'll go like, fucking hell, the
love
interaction
it.
with people. Yeah, I played Last of Us.
Maybe, Steve.
Yeah.
Maybe you've got.
Retro Vertigo.
Maybe you've got retro.
I want to play it. That's my worry for Shenmue.
I played
Is his
Shenmue 2.
character. Yeah, but you've
No,
already played it.
Let me finish. I played Shenmue 2 about 3 or 4 months ago, and I played the first 4 or 5 hours, and I only stopped because I had other games to play.
Right, no,
but I
no.
will continue to play it. It's a brilliant game.
Yes, you will do because you played it when
love
it
it.
first came out.
Yeah,
You
Nostalgia, yeah, I do that. I do
brilliant. Fucking, I play games like that, and if I play it now, I'm like, man, this game is dead.
But I'm not saying-
the Tai Chi against the tree.
I'm not saying release what Shenmue 2 is on this new set of consoles. Obviously, it needs to be a little bit.
It's
more
going to be. It's going to have to be.
How long is it going to take us to make this game? If it doesn't take 5 years, then it's not fucking
dude.
good.
I would reason that it's already having been made for at least a year. And
Right.
it probably takes about 3, so we've probably got about a year and a half to 2 to go. Something like that.
It'll come out, and Gamers Arcade, we've never played this game before.
I won't like it at all.
They'll go, what the fuck's this? It'll sell like fuck, and then it'll be that game that you see in the pre-owned bin.
I hope it's good though. I hope it's good. And we'll all,
Oh yeah, I love it. I'll be like, yeah.
we will
brilliant.
all agree to disagree. And we're going to wrap it up because we've gone way over. I just want to say one final thing.
And that's it, see you later!
Roll the credits!
Fucking,
Show the games!
fucking Empower. I'll keep it gaming so it's off. Not Nintendo Power. Empower, the British
Energy firm.
energy company. Just if they're the cheapest on your what's that site you use to find your cheapest company?
Money Supermarket or
One of them types of
or
things.
whatever, yeah.
If they're the cheapest, don't bother. Just pay a little bit more and go with somebody else. Just say it. Just say it.
They're not the cheapest as well.
They probably aren't the
They're not the
cheapest.
cheapest.
SSE are quite good.
Yeah. So that's what final thoughts on that. Fuck them. Fuck Empower. Right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week around about the same time. 8.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Or check it out on YouTube. Do it. Bye.
Just want to say one more thing.